Hey guys, James Reed with TTR Sotheby's International Realty here covering DC, Northern Virginia, and the Maryland suburbs. Today we're in Falls Church, Virginia covering 5 different neighborhoods of varying price points and amenities. And by the end of this video, you're going to have a better feel for Falls Church and the neighborhoods as a whole as to what might be the best fit for you. So stick all the way to the end for that, and we're going to get started right now. All right, our first neighborhood we're covering today is Pimmit Hills. Pimmit Hills is conveniently located next to Tyson's Corner and is adjacent to McLean, Virginia. So some of the properties here actually do zone to McLean schools, such as McLean High School. But as always, please check boundary locators because that could change as time goes on. Now, this neighborhood was originally constructed starting in 1950. Currently over 1,600 single-family homes, with some of the original ones here over my shoulder and some of the newer developments over here as well. The price range in this neighborhood starts around $560 for some of the original properties, going up to and sometimes over $2 million, but you're probably not going to get many at $560. More than likely, you're going to pay a bit more than that for original properties. There are some resales of newer properties as well, so you don't have to do new construction to be in this neighborhood, but some of the amenities of this neighborhood, why you would choose to live here: there are sidewalk-lined streets, there are tree-lined streets throughout here, there are many parks. If you're a dog person, there are many areas for dogs in this neighborhood. If you have kids, it's a super kid-friendly neighborhood. There are parks and playgrounds around. There are community events as well. And if you want to be zoned to competitive schools, well, some are currently zoned to McLean, you have that option to you as well. And if you want to be close to DC, it's a hop, skip, and a jump, as all of Falls Church is. So Pimmit Hills is a highly desirable neighborhood, especially if you want to build new, if you want to have competitive schools, if you want to have sidewalk streets and all the things. Pimmit Hills could be a neighborhood for you. Hey guys, if you're finding any value in this content, do me a favor, hit the like button right now. That will help YouTube push this content out to more people just like you. All right, our next neighborhood on the list today is Sherwood. Sherwood is a small neighborhood of 150 homes tucked inside of Falls Church City. It is close to absolutely everything in Falls Church. You do not need a car in this neighborhood. All right, so it has a lot of original Cape Cods, Victorians, bungalows. Not much new construction. I managed to find one for you to see here, but there's not a lot of new construction going on here. The price range in this neighborhood is $650 to $1.5 million. Smaller lot sizes here, so quarter acre less. But it is in Falls Church City. So you are walkable to absolutely everything. So you can get away with having no cars or one car. You can walk to your grocery store, your gym, all the neighborhood amenities. You've got tree-lined streets, sidewalks throughout. It is extremely pedestrian friendly here. So if you want to be close to everything, not be car dependent, be close to the metro, have all the things close by, then Sherwood would be a great neighborhood for you. All right, our next neighborhood we're covering today is Virginia Forest. Virginia Forest is a smaller neighborhood. We're still located in Falls Church City. So this neighborhood was built in the 40s and 50s. It's a mix of Cape Cods, Colonials, Ranches, Ramblers. There is some newer construction here, but not too much. Now, this is in Falls Church City, so you are close to many of the amenities you have. This is walkable to a lot of the retail on West Broad Street, but unlike Sherwood, it is not walkable to everything, right? It's not super close to the metro. It's not super close to the grocery stores, the gyms, things like that. But what you give up for some of the proximity to all the things that you did get in Sherwood is you have a little bit larger lot sizes here. Typically, they're a quarter acre and up from there. So you have the ability to do tear downs, to build new here if that's what you want. You have a little bit quieter, right? It's a quieter park-like setting. It is Virginia Forest after all. So there's a lot more mature tree-lined streets here. There are sidewalks. It's super pedestrian friendly. But make no mistake, this neighborhood is just as competitive as Sherwood. So in this neighborhood, when new houses come on the market, they come on and they last about 5 to 15 days on average, with the more original properties going for $840, and then some of the newer, right, the newer builds like that go up to the 1.5, 1.8 I've seen in this neighborhood recently. So you're super close to a lot of the things, but you're not as close to everything as you are in Sherwood. You do zone to Falls Church City schools like Meridian High School, which is very competitive and highly ranked. So you have a lot of the amenities you have in Sherwood, but not all. But you do get a little bit more quiet, a little bit more park-like setting here. So if you like being closer to everything, Sherwood might be a fit. But if you like a park-like setting, a little bit more space, as well as all the amenities of still being in Falls Church, then Virginia Forest could be a great fit for you. All right, the next neighborhood that we're showcasing today is Greenway Downs. Greenway Downs is in West Falls Church. It's a neighborhood of about 480 single-family homes that was originally built in the 20s through the 40s. Now, this neighborhood has an eclectic mix of properties. You have a lot of Cape Cods, Colonials, Ramblers, some bungalows, as well as some new construction. Now, the price range in this neighborhood goes from about $640,000 all the way up to $1.8 million for new construction, which is the exception, not the rule here. The average price point, or the median price point, I should say, is about $860,000. So what makes this neighborhood very attractive is two things. One, the affordability, and two, the very strong sense of community feel. Now, why is it more affordable here than other areas of Falls Church? Well, typically the lot sizes here are smaller. As you can see behind me, they're typically about 1/8 of an acre or less. So it just lacks the space available to build those really large McMansions that we've showcased in other neighborhoods like Pimmit Hills. But you still get all the neighborhood parks, playgrounds, other neighborhood amenities as well. So if you like a strong sense of community, if you want to know your neighbors for the long haul, because when people buy in this neighborhood, they do buy for the long haul. It's a lot less transitional than other areas of town or DC where it's a stop on their career. Then Greenway Downs could be a great neighborhood for you. All right, the last neighborhood we're showcasing today is Lake Barcroft. Lake Barcroft is a neighborhood of just over 1,000 single-family homes nestled in a wooded lake. Now, you get access to 5 private beaches here. You can put self-propelled boats, electric pontoons. You have lifeguarded beaches in the summer as well. The lot sizes here in this neighborhood are larger than most as well. It starts at 1/3 of an acre and goes up to 2/3 of an acre, so you can build larger properties if you desire. The price point in this neighborhood goes from $860,000 up to and above $2 million, with the median price point being just over $1 million. So some of the pricier properties, but make no mistake, you are paying for the lake and the beachfront access here. So if you like exclusivity, if you like privacy, if you like living on the lake, then you would absolutely love Lake Barcroft and all the amenities that come with it. Well, I hope that information was helpful for you researching Falls Church neighborhoods. If you have any questions about Falls Church as a whole, the neighborhoods we covered or neighborhoods we didn't cover, feel free to reach out to me directly. My contact information is in the description box below. And until next time, I hope to see you around town.